Welcome back, Tulsa. You're watching Tasting Oklahoma inside the Galley Sink Test Kitchen and Kitchen Ideas. I'm Amanda Simcoe. We've been enjoying a 4-course Valentine's meal. Our audience has just enjoyed their entree. Now we're going to go in the kitchen and talk dessert and wines. Okay, welcome back, Tulsa. Course 4 on Tasting Oklahoma's post-Valentine's Day dinner. We've been enjoying some vanilla-flavored things, and now we are currently, as you can see, enjoying some more vanilla-flavored deliciousness, and we're on dessert. And we made an executive decision while the executive producer was not paying attention, and we're just going to talk our way through this. We've got a lemon vanilla panna cotta, which I love for many reasons. Number one, I love custard. I love custard more than one person probably should. Anything egg and cream based, I'm a fan. Even if it's sweet, if it's savory, I don't care if it's sugary or not. The thing about making a 4-course meal is it can be time consuming even if you're using really easy, fast sauces. And one thing that is not super quick is custard, because you've got to cook your cream, you've got to cook your eggs, you've got to temper it. Then you've got to let it cool down enough. Then you've got to put it in.
He's taking the raspberries out of the champagne and putting them in his.
We love you, Kendall. Oh, by the way, everybody, this is Kendall Kirkham back here from Great Day Green Country on Fox 23. You may or may not have seen us discussing aphrodisiac foods on the show on Friday. I had a banana in one hand and an avocado in the other, and I think I discussed phallic symbols and said the word testicles on live TV, and I might have actually, they might have actually caught down my shirt. And I think we discussed erectile dysfunction. Where was I? Oh, that's okay. Okay, so when you're making custard, you've got to cook the cream, you've got to temper it, all of this good fun, and then you've got to bake it. And in order to not screw things up in the oven, you've got to revisit the wonderful old water bath. So, but then you have to bake it, and then you got to chill it, and that's fabulous. Unless you're making 3 other courses and you're kind of going, sweetie, I spend like less time on dinner in its entirety than on that dessert. So, as an alternative, you can get a custardy texture and that same kind of flavor with panna cotta, which, and I'm going to say something that is going to make you absolutely cringe, but it's milk jello. Come on, it's milk jello. No, so basically it's the same kind of thing, but instead of having to bake it, we're just going to chill it. We are going to use gelatin to set it instead of eggs. And we're going to use heavy cream, and we are going to cut it with some whole milk. It's whole milk, but come on, guys, there's really not that big a difference between whole milk and all the low-fat milk. Always drink whole milk. Always drink whole milk. Better yet, always drink whole local milk. Love Loma, love the Jersey. It's all good. Anyway, obviously there's going to be some sugar in there, but come on, it's dessert. And then we've got some lemons. We're actually going to take the zest from the lemons, and as you will see, it is on top. The juice from the lemons will go into a bowl. We'll sprinkle the gelatin on top, let that gelatin kind of soften and dissolve in there a little bit. Heat this up. You know what? We'll find the recipe online, but we've got vanilla, cream, milk, sugar, gelatin, and then here's the fun part that I love, the cheese wench part that I love. Right before it's all said and done, and we mix it, whisk it all up, and put it into our dishes and refrigerate for 6 hours to overnight. We're going to whisk in some creme fraiche. Does everybody know what creme fraiche is?
It's at Whole Foods, right where the bathrooms used to be.
Okay, that's where creme fraiche is. Think France's answer to sour cream. It's a little bit thinner than Americanized sour cream, so if you can't get to Whole Foods and find the old location of the bathrooms, that's fine. And if you do not have fresh cream and starter culture for this, a little creme fraiche culture, you can actually take sour cream and let it come to room temperature, warm it up a little bit, whisk in some milk, and just thin it out a little bit, or just use it as is. We're cooking with this here. It's not like we're throwing this on top of a blini. So, ooh, it's a rolling raspberry. Oh my gosh. I am going to be sitting in your office for the next 4 days while you edit this. Going, no. Anyway, so what'd you guys think of dessert?
Delicious.
Did that work? I wanted to go a little bit lighter. I mean, I know it's got some cream in it and some milk, but it's lighter in flavor, and we cannot take Tony Shanks anywhere. Want to go a little bit lighter because we were a little heavy with dinner. And so, what did you guys think of the wine pairings? Thoughts, questions? All right, the first pairing we did with the scallops and the salad, we did the Chandon Brut Classic California Sparkling Wine. Second course, we did the Meiomi Pinot Noir, and this is actually from Belglas. And with the chicken, you know, a lot of people will pair a white wine with chicken because we kind of went a different direction with it. We decided we were going to, and I will pair Pinot with pretty much anything I get an excuse to do so. And then, does anybody have any thoughts on exactly what the third pairing was? Those of you who were here last night can remain blessedly silent. Okay, so it was a cider. This one is kind of interesting. It's actually made by a winery. This is from Bonnie Doon Vineyard. So those of you who are familiar with Bonnie Doon's wines, this is actually a pear apple quince cider. Anyway, so I thought that this was really interesting because it's actually made by a winery, and it's actually a kind of a strange, different option. And well, this is kind of strange and different. Come on. Just want to say thank you guys for coming. Hope everybody had a great time. I hope you guys come back and join us for the next, Tasting Oklahoma. And I promise you that I will not be the one in here cooking. We will have a fabulous guest chef from somewhere around Tulsa. Feel free to find us on Facebook, find us on Twitter, find us on the internet, and we want to hear from you. Who do you want in this kitchen with us? Again, we are in the beautiful Galley Sink Test Kitchen, Inside Kitchen Ideas. Thanks for coming.
That's why I think it's making out dish. I'm not going to use the hibiscus and add a little bit of spinach we make